final word. We wish to offer condolences.
What for?
For your family. Your brother.
We didn't mean to pry, sister.
It was a lifetime ago. Memories in ruins. I'm surprised there was anything left.
I just wish you had told me. I would have understood.
What's done is done, dear Mimir. I appreciate your kind words.
Bro, someone look up what he saw.
Beyond Ragnarok. Ragnarok is over, but much remains for Kratos, Freya, and Mimir. Explore the surviving realms to discover the remnants of Asgard. Test your mettle in the crucible of Muspelheim. Seek out the fearsome berserker souls. Complete favors for your friends and allies. Adventure, challenge, and mystery await. Ratataskia awaits with new Yggdrasil seeds to help travel the realms.
Where to first?
We could take care of any lingering business in the realms.
Or investigate those pieces of Asgard?
Either way, we're with you, brother.
Alright, so the game is
Linda
just
also
starting.
mentioned there's going to be a get-together to honor Brock's memory at Rab's Tavern in Svartalfheim. I'd like to go.
Those are actually the intro credits.
Time to find out where I need to go. Someone's gonna suck my dick. We're not gonna know where to put my cum.
Alright, what did he see, bro? After Atreus leaves, Kratos finds a second shrine behind Atreus. The details of his own journey from Athens and Greece all the way to Midgard, right, when he's by himself. The last panel depicts him being revered as a god while still retaining his Spartan appearance and wielding the Leviathan axe. Correct. Right. That's it. What did Kratos see at the end of Ragnarok? What? I mean, he's worshipped as a good god at the end, like a hero. So maybe him, maybe it's, he was never worshipped as a god in God of War 1 to 3. He was always looked at as a demon, a monster. Like, there's so many people, you could play God of War 1 to 3, you kill so many civilians. I mean, most people don't know this. His ashes,
Yeah, fancy a riddle.
he's white.
If you fancy a boot to the head.
He's white because his ashes of his family are burned onto his skin after he killed and massacred them by mistake. That's why he's like pale white like that. So, he's done a lot of bad things. Yeah, Ares, before in God of War 1, when he was still part of the Spartan army, he makes a pledge to Ares to like save his life because he's about to die in a battle, and Ares saves his life, the god of war in the Greek mythology. And he spares him and gives him, but he makes him his bitch. So basically, and then he sends Kratos out on like massive raids to like, you know, conquer and shit because he's the god of war. And he tells him to go raid this one village, and he does. And then he just cuts through everyone, killing everyone, not realizing that he just cut through his own family. And then, while he holds his family dying in his hands, because he was just like pillaging all the like fucking towns and shit, something happens where the ashes of them are burned and singed and like stuck to his body along with the blades. So he's always running around with the ashes of his family fucking melted on his body. And through God of War 1 through 3, the whole point of God of War 1 is to like kill Ares because of what he's done. And then all the gods basically turn out to be fucking assholes. But you still kill everyone. Like, you just kill everyone. God of War 2, the same thing happens. You become a god. You become the god of war because you killed Ares in God of War 1. And you do a bunch of fucked up shit. And then Zeus takes all that power away from you and fucks you up. Like, you were able to be a giant and everything. And then in God of War 3, after all the shit that Zeus did to you, you just make it your goal to kill every single god. Hermes, Hades, Zeus, Hercules, fucking, like, everyone. So many gods I didn't list. And you just kill, like, all, Poseidon, you kill, like, all the gods in God of War 3. And at the end, to get, like, vengeance for, like, what they've done, like, and Mount Olympus is just fucked up as well. At the end, you fight Zeus in first person, actually. It's insane. And then he basically kills you, but you somehow survive. And then 10 years later, God of War, the last one that came out before this one came out, and he's like become like a different person. He's got a family, he's got a son. He's trying again. He somehow like sailed all the way into the Norse realms. Basically, there's gods everywhere. So he went from the Greek area to the Norse god area. You know, Norway, because the world is so fucking big. So finally, it looks like if he's being revered as a true god, and people are worshiping him, then he's actually a savior. He's rewritten his story. He's become a good person. He's righted all the mistakes he's made. Because this guy is just like born and bred in pain and like suffering and like violence. And he's always just like, that's why he's so like cold and hard to like talk and stoic. It's because all he has in his fucking mind is just blood and like people he's slaughtered, including his own family. He like looks at his own arms and he can see his fucking family. You know, like the fucking blades are like singed to his body. He can't even take the blades off because of all the fucked up shit he like had to do and like the signs he's like the pacts he's made. So for him to see that journey, to see he's actually become, and he's no longer the monster. He was called like the ghost of Sparta, like the monster of Sparta, because he would just fucking kill everything. Like you could literally in the God of War 1 through 3, you got health by like stabbing a bunch of shit and killing things. If there were civilians running through the street, you could grab the civilians and like rip them in half and like stab them repeatedly to like siphon them for health and shit. I would do it all the time. So in God of War 1 through 3, like you did not give a fuck. You would just kill everything, like everything. So he's done some fucked up shit. Probably shit his son didn't even know. You fuck a lot of bitches in God of War 1 through 3 too, bro. I fuck so many bitches.
Solved.
It's a Thrasher, bro. Julo played them. Bro, I'm not even kidding. You fuck so many bitches in God of War 1 through 3. There's literal cutscenes. It's like mini games where like you have to like hit the right buttons and you can watch like the furniture like bounce around, and like if you do it right, you get a bunch of XP. And you can hear the girls like every time you do like the right button push, they're like and their tits are out and everything. I'm dead ass, bro. Look that shit up. Look at God of War with sex scenes, bro. I wish I was joking right now. That shit goes hard. Remember, I was back in the day, I was like in 2nd grade, I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna go jerk off. Gonna go play God of War.
Mimir, there's something I wanted to ask you about. Hildesfini told me about your visit to secure Hell's army, but was reluctant to elaborate when it came to negotiating with Hrasfalgar.
No more for now. Focus.
Know anything about the frozen dragon?
It was Baldur's. He took Atreus. Tried to escape with him. We fought on its back.
The things he put you through.
Odin gave the commands. The blame is his.
Jula, how are you still awake, bro? What the fuck are you doing?
Mimir, now that we have a moment, can I ask you about your mission to Helheim with Hildisvini?
Enough talk for now. Be ready. What is wrong?
No, nothing. It's just...
Yeah, how's everyone still awake right now? What y'all doing?
We're gonna say goodbye to Brock in Svartalfheim.
A funeral.
Yeah. We're meeting at Rab's Tavern in Nethervalir.
We will be there.
Hell of a job you did at Ragnarok, General. Wish I could have been there to see you and Sindri take down Thor and Odin.
That is not what happened.
Yeah, maybe not, but it's the story I like best. Important thing is, Odin's paid in full for what he did to Brock. I know it doesn't fix what's broke, but it ain't nothing.
Hello, Lunda.
Hey, you guys. About your brother, I never got the chance to tell you. I know moments like this you're supposed to say sorry and whatnot, but I always known that pretty man had greatness in him. That he'd do something amazing one day, and I'm just... You know, I'm proud that now the 9 realms know it too.
I thank you.
Anytime, ma'am.
Dude, I've been saying this for a while. Multiplayer games, like the current ones, just don't make me happy. And I keep saying, like, bro, like, single player is where it's at. Single player is where it's at. And that shit is true, bro. Single player is definitely where it's at. This game reaffirms that to me. Multiplayer games are just fucking... Ugh. And meanwhile, I'm over here playing this. I'm like, the fuck am I suffering on those shit-ass games for? It's like spending my fucking precious hours of my life. I'm gonna look back in like 10 years and be like, remember all that time I spent playing those fucking garbage-ass fucking multiplayer games that just were designed to fucking suck money out of me and time out of me like I'm some fucking slot machine. Like piggy bank. Like, fuck off. If I'm gonna play a goddamn game, I'm gonna play a good fucking game. Play a game that's actually like worth my time and like they put like energy into and like actual passion. Like actual fucking piece of art.
It's strange. There are still signs of the world serpent all over the lake. But we saw him disappear at Ragnarok.
That could only mean the legend was true all along. That blow from Thor sent Jormungandr straight back in time. A younger Jormi, fresh from Jotunheim, would grow into the serpent we know.
When we first met the snake, you said that he found Atreus familiar. Perhaps they met in Jotunheim.
Perhaps so, brother. We'll have to ask the lad for that story when we next see him.
I love multiplayer. I love FPS. There can be amazing ones, but lately they're just fucking garbage.
Your way.
Are you okay?
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost. Right flank!
Changing arrows.
Shield strike now!
Fuck, that was close.
Well, if there's more of these Asgard fragments out there, the Einherjar will continue to be a nuisance for the realms.
Only if we do nothing. The realms will never heal if they remain.
How many more?
Only one way to find out.
So Asgard fell from the sky? Jula, if you ever need to use my computer to process shit, man, or
Freya.
do shit, let me know.
Something is on your mind.
You started playing FF7?
Freyr's sword. I'm glad he got it back.
Odin stole it.
It couldn't be stolen. It had to be given freely. Freyr had it forged in his younger days, imbued with its own motives and passion. For centuries,
Atlas.
he swore he would only ever set it down in death or upon meeting the love of his life. Both he and the
Atlas.
sword were romantics, you see.
Atlas, what's up, baby? How you doing, man? Welcome in, everyone.
Oh, what can I do for a god?
Impressive.
Guys, Atlas
do you
is
mean,
very
Atlas?
sexy. Make sure you check him out. I might recommend having some coconut oil nearby when you watch his stream. The remake is amazing, is it really? It probably looks amazing. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's so many good games to like be playing right now. I'll show you the grip of the Nine Realms. I need more glowing embers. I need more XP for Freya. What the hell is that? Well, that's where I gotta go.
When Jormungandr attacked Thor in Asgard, it seemed personal somehow. But there's no way they could have met before that, is there?
I've been pondering that, and I have a theory. We know the lad spent his time in Jotunheim learning soul magic. Perhaps the serpent figured in.
You mean Atreus placed some other giant soul into him? Someone who already hated Thor to begin with?
Exactly! Though that doesn't narrow it down much, I grant you. I wonder if Jorm even remembers after all this time who he once was.
Damn, so the big ass snake, the world serpent, which was in the first game too. It knew Atreus somehow already. It's a giant serpent. Well,
I see another
the
realm
fuck?
tear from Garn. Shall we close it?
what's his name? Atreus is eventually in Jotunheim and has a big sack of marbles of all the giant souls, because all the giants are dead. Thor killed all the giants. The gods killed all the giants of Jotunheim. All the Jotnar. Because they're fucked up. And they like executed genocide all the giants. They killed all the giants. So Atreus, who's a giant, like has a giant blood. Kratos' wife was a giant, part of the Jotnar. Was given the giant name Loki and whatnot. Loki's obviously fucking huge. So Angerboda, that little girl, gives Atreus early in this game a bag of marbles, and all these marbles have the souls of all the giants who wanted to like not die and like hide out. And they trusted that Atreus in prophecy would do the right thing with the giants' souls. So in the first game, the world serpent is engulfing the world. It's a massive snake, like massive, and it like basically tells with its own language Atreus like it was sent back in time by Thor during Ragnarok or something. And everyone's like, what the fuck? There's like a legend that like the world serpent got sent back in time because it got punched so hard that it was sent back in time by Thor. But no one knows the source or like why it knew Atreus, all that shit already. So in this game, there's a part where Atreus has like a big sack. He finally gets a sack of all the souls of the giants, and he has to get in this crazy fight, and he needs help. All the souls of this like of these animals are being like just like taken away. So there's like, this massive snake, like a decent, no, I would say a regular sized snake in comparison to how massive the world serpent is. There's a snake that has its soul removed by this chick who's like removing all the souls of everything because she doesn't want things to have souls or something. I don't know. She's trying to free things. So Atreus, after being entrusted with the sack of souls, he's like, maybe I'll do this. Maybe this is the right thing to do. I don't know. He puts the soul of a giant into the snake, and it comes back to like having a soul and existing, and it disappears. That same snake, way earlier on in the game, is hinted at least I immediately figured it out, grows up to be the world serpent because it's a giant. It took time, but it kept growing. And that's why at the end of during Ragnarok, the fucking, I don't know if you saw that, there's a big ass snake fighting, and everyone's like, where's that snake that looks different? And turns out you see the snake get punched back at a time by Thor before I fight Thor. You see like a big snake at the door, and then Thor just like, it just disappears. That's because Thor punched it back in time. So we saw all that happen. But they don't tell you that's what's happening. I figured they hint at it, but like, they just talked about it right now. What the fuck is this?
That's frost in my neck, stop!
What a fucking cunt. Damn, it's kind of hard fight. You can't just spawn me right here. I have to climb the whole thing.
I see another realm tear from Garm. Shall we close it?
Wow, kill it! You all right?
Damn, okay. We still got legendary chest here? Where the fuck is that at? There it is. How do I get down there? The fuck? How do I get over there?
It is gone.
I think the Norns are quite done with us, brother.
The fuck? Oh, I'm a dumbass. Made it. We made it. We made it, bitch. You guys ever heard this song? It's called We Made It, Bitch. It's a great song. I wrote it. Bro, what? Really? As last fight? Bro, I want to hear that. I want to hear that, bro. It's probably, you know, actually it's a good time to send it to them because they're probably awake right now, you know what I'm saying? Or they're about to be. I don't know if they're degenerates like me and you, and we stay up, you know. Well, you're working. I mean, I'm working. We're all working. Listen, it's life. It shouldn't have to be called work.
Freya, you spoke of your brother's sword. How did Odin acquire it?
I'll answer this one. Odin disguised himself as the most beautiful person Freyr had ever seen.
This separated Freyr from his sword.
Oh, with embarrassing speed.
I am glad Freyr ultimately retrieved it.
Me too. My little...
Bro, I'm hyped to hear it. Not gonna lie. Hype levels are very high right now. I want to hear it very badly.